Okay, hello everyone. Let's go now for the final wrap up of this session about mobile, in which you've been very much engaged. I would like to highlight three key messages of what we've seen during this session. And the first message is that there are these mobile devices offer unique attributes. Okay, and this we had a whole thread for identifying them. Like, for example, people are always connected, so that allows us to do push notifications. With the camera, we can use augmented reality or QR coding. For example, with the microphone, we can use voice navigation, a touch screen, location-based services, designing for thumbs, the NFC technology, near-field communication for mobile payments, etc. Okay, so there are many things that we can do in smartphones and tablets that we couldn't do in a desktop or laptop. Okay, so this is a good reason for thinking mobile because there are new things that we can do. The second message is that the context of users when interacting with mobile devices is very different than when interacting with desktops and laptops. So we need to think not in terms of designing screens. We need to think in terms of designing experiences. So if the context of the user is very different, the experience that we design for a smartphone should be completely different but consistent with the experience that we offer in a desktop. We were discussing about in which position is the user when interacting with the smartphones. For example, it's on the go versus sitting versus lying down on the sofa. What are the light conditions, the noise around, how do they navigate with thick fingers or with precise mouse, whatever. I mean, all these things condition the kind of simplicity that you need in each kind of device or the kind of depth that you can offer according to the context of the user. When talking about the context of the user, remember as well that even though these channels need to adapt, as I said, to the context of the customer uses them seamlessly. Okay, so there needs to be a consistency. So we need to allow users to have a seamless omni-channel experience. Starting, for example, while you're having a conversation with a friend, you check a flight ticket, you check the time available, and so on from your smartphone, but then you don't complete the purchase at this precise moment. Okay, and then when you're back home, you go and quietly in your room, very relaxed, go and complete the purchase. Okay, so the purchasing process starts in one channel and maybe continues in another. So we need to have to take this into account in order to develop this seamless omnichannel experience. And the third message is that there are basically two kinds of solutions that you can develop. Number one is having a web that adapts to the device where the user is accessing from, basically with a web responsive. And the second solution is developing a native application. So as Rustam said, I guess, having a mobile app, a mobile web, a web responsive is not an option, it's a must. And then in some cases, having a mobile application is justified and we can create a better user experience, and especially if we want to allow users to complete a purchase in a secure and fast way, then mobile applications are very suitable, but not for everything. Okay. And then this last thread in which we were discussing some do's and don'ts in terms of mobile designing. Okay, so this was the purpose of this session, is to analyze this channel that is gaining and increasing importance. So there are more people connected to the internet today through mobile devices and through desktops. And this channel has its own rules. So we need to think mobile, and I would say we need to think mobile first. So think first about what is going to be the strategy for or the experience for a smaller screen size in your smartphone, and then do the extended version for desktops and laptops. Thank you very much for your active participation as usual in this discussion, and see you on Saturday in our video conference for a very, very nice surprise that I have for you. See you there, guys. Bye bye.